Well, the word is officially out now, probably because so many people came out and spoiled it. But for spoilers to actually be effective, people have to care about them. And I don't think anybody cares about this, though people are acting like they do. The reason I say nobody cares is because, well, her book has never sold. It's been canceled several times and rebooted several times. That means they're just going to keep going back to number ones to try to get people to buy it. By the way, she doesn't even have her own book right now. Her book was canceled again recently. So that's why they've stuck her in Peter Parker's book. She's been a supporting character in Amazing Spider-Man for about 25 issues now. And then they're going to take her out in the 26th one. By the way, as I pointed out in yesterday's video, nobody watched her Marvel show. The MCU Miss Marvel show is the lowest rated, I believe, or if not the lowest, one of the lowest rated shows on Disney Plus. Nobody watched it. Nobody watched it. I don't know if it's good or not. A couple of people that I know said they liked it, and that's fine if you liked it. If you even do like this character, that's fine. I'm just pointing out the obvious. She's not popular. And nobody watched that show. And they've had to reboot her book several times. This is just yet another attempt for them to try to make her popular. I don't know why killing her is going to be a move that makes her popular. My guess is that they use this to resurrect her as a mutant. That's what I think is going to happen here. She's going to come back to life as a mutant. Because she is 100% going to come back to life. Nobody stays dead in comics. That's why some of the reactions to this are ridiculous. Some people out there are crying and telling people to take themselves off of the planet for this. They're also calling Marvel misogynistic. We're going to go through some of them. I just wanted to show you some of the official work. This book's going to come out in July. This reminds me of the death of Superman so much. The problem, though, is Superman is actually popular. Superman's a popular character. And no one's going to rush out to buy this because she's not actually dead. She'll be back. They always come back. The only person who hasn't come back is Uncle Ben. Even Bucky came back. That was a long time thing. The only people they don't bring back are Bucky and Uncle Ben. And then they brought Bucky back. So I think that this is being hilariously overblown by people. But people are very upset. I'm surprised that they had the balls to kill her, to be honest. Because now people that don't even buy the books are upset. People that don't even buy the books are mad. She was trending on Twitter. I don't know if she still is. I pulled up some of the tweets that I found. She's trending on Twitter. And it's funny to me because it's like, well, maybe if all of you had bought the books, they wouldn't have killed her to try to drum up support for her. And what's also funny is look at this panel. None of her team is there. As they've pointed out here, like she's on the Champions. None of them are there. Like her actual friends, like Miles Morales. He's not there. Instead, they put all of their big popular characters except Captain Marvel, who's not popular. Like Wolverine, Spiderman, Thing, Captain America, Iron Man. All of these characters who have little to do with her are on the cover. Why? Because it takes all of them to actually sell this shit. So let me show you some of the headlines. This is why they do it. Look at this. All these Entertainment Weekly, Polygon, Comics Beat, Den of Geek, Comics Beat. Again, put 2 articles out on it. Yahoo, Gizmodo, AIPT, The Guardian, Looper. So now she's in headlines. This shit doesn't work, by the way, because as I've pointed out in multiple videos, look at Robin and Superman. So they had Tim Drake come out as bisexual, made headlines. The book made the top of the charts for like 1 month, and then it fell off a cliff. Same thing happened with John Kent Superman. They had him come out as bisexual, made tons of headlines. Entertainment Weekly, CNN, they were all talking about it. The book was at the top of the charts 1 month, and it fell off a cliff again. This shit does not work at all. Why would you think this is going to work? You had the biggest movie franchises in history, and you couldn't pick up comics. But you think doing gimmicks is going to fix it? No. So let's take a look at some of these takes here. Here's a fun one. He, him, of course. This is from yesterday. Hey, so what the F were Zeb Wells and Nick Lowe thinking by killing off Kamala Kahn? The only mainline brown character Marvel has in a Spider-Man book. Shit feels racist and misogynistic. And why on earth was she even in this in the first place? Why was she in this book, you ask? Because this is Marvel's #1 seller, and they're desperately trying to cling her to anything that they think could possibly make her popular. So making her a supporting character in the Spider-Man book is an attempt to get people to like her. Here's another one. This is in response to Marvel's tweet saying, "Fallen friend, the death of Miss Marvel. I'm sorry, but I can't think of any other explanation for this other than sexism and racism. You decided to fridge Kamala Kahn outside of her own book during AAPI month and angered Spider-Man and Miss Marvel fans even further in the process. An astonishing play, Marvel. Truly." First off, Spider-Man fans don't give a shit. Second off, what Miss Marvel fans? She's a niche character. There's more people tweeting about this than actually bought her book. Maybe you should have bought her book instead of pirating it. That would have been a way to keep her around. Ethan Van Sciver was getting a lot of heat too. People were telling him to kill himself over this. This guy got his account suspended. Luckily, Splintered Blake here has the screenshots. This guy says he only has, she says she only has good takes. Another well-adjusted individual here, well-adjusted. Responds to a tweet from Ethan Van Sciver saying, "I think you should kill yourself personally." Wow, what a well-adjusted person. Says reported. Gone. That's some of the fun that's been going on. There's a ton of these. There's a ton of these tweets out there. And I agree with this one. I don't have any interest in this character, but this is a terrible cover. Yeah, this is a dog shit cover. People are saying, gratifying to see so many reacting with fury at Marvel's idiot decision to kill off Kamala Kahn. Yes, she'll no doubt be resurrected in time for her big movie this fall. No deaths in comics, but still, this character means a lot to so many people, and this is a hacky stunt. Well, if she meant so much to people, why didn't anybody watch her show or buy her comics? I have trouble believing that this is some super popular character when her shit never sells. You know what popular characters do? They sell shit. I'm still waiting for the punchline. Hope we get a good old resurrection or something because Marvel enjoys their resurrections. That's true. So I'm not going to go over all this. I think you get the gist. But if you just go and look around, people saying the blue check incel brigade is strong in this thread. There's a good opportunity for preemptive blocking here. What is the point of this? This person asked. Well, the point is to try to make her popular. And also, because they're going to try to kill off the Inhumans, they're for sure 100% going to make her a mutant when she comes back to life. In fact, don't be shocked if they bring her back with the X-Men resurrection stuff. Because in case you don't know, like, none of the X-Men stay dead now. They have a protocol that they can use to bring them back from the dead, basically making anything that the X-Men do worthless. because there's no consequences for them now. So they'll probably bring her back to life through that. Wolverine's there on that cover, by the way. So don't be shocked if he's already planning on taking her body there and doing that. But a lot of people, very, very upset. People that never, I always find this funny, people that never bought or supported the character at all, very upset, very upset. So upset, in fact, that they tell you need to end your life for laughing at a comic book character. Very well-adjusted people, true helpers of society, the best the society has to offer. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video, comment below, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.